why I don't come down. You were sleeping.
I used to want you. You were very important at important times. You got it? Promise?
Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I want to talk about Descendants 2. Descendants 2 is a 2017 Disney Channel original movie about Mal struggling to be perfect and finding that balance between what she was and who she is and kind of defaulting to her villainy then. And in doing so, she ends up in a fight with Ursula's daughter, Uma. It is directed by Kenny Ortega, cinematography by Mark Irwin, editing by Don Brochu, music by David Lawrence, and it's written by Sara, Parriott, and Josann McGibbon. Film stars Dove Cameron as Mal, Cameron Boyce as Carlos, Sofia Carson as Evie, Booboo Stewart as Jay, Mitchell Hope as Ben, and China Ann McClain as Uma. This was announced in 2015 at D23, and then China Ann McClain was cast as Uma, and then filming took place from September of 2016 to October of 2016, and it's obviously followed by Descendants 3, The Rise of Red, that show. I don't remember the name of the show, but then the novel, Isle of the Lost. Wicked was better than Rotten to the Core. I said it. Don't hate me. Rotten to the Core, being all dubstep and everything, I feel like really ages it at the same time as being like so unlike the rest of the music in that movie. Wicked, not that much better, but was better than Rotten to the Core. Uma's like What's My Name song was fine. I think Descendants 1 has better music, even though some of them were misses for me. This one, most of them were misses. Chillin' Like a Villain's the best song. Chillin' Like a Villain was the best song in the movie. The duet between Evie and Mal, this whole movie is queer. Just everyone in Descendants, like every character, besides like Chad Charming, it's queer. Like just Evie and Mal for life now. Like I'm gonna ship it forever. Just absolutely. And then like there were like Harry and like everyone he came into contact with. He is just absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. And then, yeah, guys, I don't know. And then after that, the end song was fine. This, what I feel like is difficult for me is, you know, when it comes to, like, musicals, especially, like, movie musicals or, like, animated musicals, like Little Mermaid or whatever, the lessons that Howard Ashman and Alan Menken have always taught are they sing when they have nothing else. They, like, it's the only way they can get it out or whatever. And the songs have to drive the plot forward, right? Maybe not always, but most of your songs should drive the plot forward. Opening song has nothing to do with the plot, but it gets a pass because it's in her dreams. She's dreaming it. Fine. Next song, What's My Name? It's like kind of this much of a plot song. It could be Uma's want song, but like they kind of veer away from that and are just like giving like, oh, what's my name? I'm Uma. Like, but they kind of talk about like what she wants, but like it could have been really cool if they talked about like what she actually wanted. And then Chillin' Like a Villain, that I feel like is a plot song. That one feels very like they're teaching Ben how to blend in the Isle of the Lost, or on the Isle of whatever it's called. I forget what it's called, but the, you know, where all the evil people are. So like that song felt really, and then the duet between Evie and Mal felt like it should have happened between Mal and Ben. It was very weird that Mal and Ben didn't have any kind of like breakup duet. No, we don't have to take it back to what about us? What about everything we've been through? So I get like if they were trying to avoid that because Kenny Ortega did High School Musical, but like Evie and Mal having that song, that like sure, but also I mean I guess it was plot. They were talking about like we'll always be with each other or whatever, and the end song had nothing to do with the plot whatsoever. I feel like they're and then the sword fighting song, that was fine. That is like kind of on board. Like that's a little bit plotty, but I feel like there was no like Dove Cameron feels like she's not Dove Cameron. Mal feels like she's not fitting in. She could have had a whole Want song about, like, what do I do? I feel so lost. Ben could have had a song, you know, singing about, like, how do I get her back, or, like, if they could have had a duet. They don't duet until the end of the movie, and then it's, like, a whole group song eventually. So that felt kind of, and then Evie and Mal have a whole duet song. Mixed signals, guys. So I just feel like sometimes they're focusing on, like, what could be a cool, trendy song for the kids instead of, like, plot songs. We're like, okay, start of something new, it's literally, like, that, it's in the title of the song, right? It's literally the start of something new between them, right? And then I think the next song, is the next song Get Your Head in the Game? I think that is the next song. So Get Your Head in the Game literally is a plot song. That's literally a plot song. The only song that, like, maybe isn't a plot song after that would be What I've Been Looking For. But, like, they're auditioning for a musical, so it kind of makes sense. And then, you know, you have Vanessa Gabriella's set. It's funny when you... That's a plot song. She's, like, singing her feelings. So I feel like more songs in High School Musical, not that I have to compare the two, or like Teen Beach Movie even. Teen Beach Movie, I feel like they were also teetering the line between, like, a song just for fun and a song because it's a plot song. And Teen Beach Movie kind of gets a pass because they, like, entered a musical movie, right? Okay, this has really great bones. Mal struggling, trying to find the equilibrium between what she was growing up and, like, being the perfect princess, or soon-to-be queen or whatever, for Ben. That's totally fair. Like, I absolutely think that's really good bones for a story and how she's trying to find the equilibrium. Like, she overcorrected into trying to be perfect when, like, she doesn't have to be perfect. He fell for you because you were learning to be good and you wanted to be good. That's all that matters. And so I think it's really interesting concept, and they kind of fumble the bag a little bit. Just a little bit. Not terribly, but just a little bit. I think Uma's design is fantastic. I think some of her dialogue is a problem. Just right away, son of Hook, son of Gaston, and me, daughter of Ursula. Like, it was so uncomfortably expository. I, like, was like, oh, we couldn't have deduced that he was the son of Hook because he's got a hook he's carrying around. And we couldn't have deduced she was the daughter of Ursula because she's working in a restaurant bar called Ursula's Fish and Chips. Anyway, the only one that would be difficult would be Gaston's son, but if they made him just a little bit vain, we probably would have gotten there. But yeah, this is kind of fumbled. Ben is still the best character. He's still really great. And then other characters that just, like, stand out. Uma's design is great, like I said, but then I really liked Evie's character in this one. She was very sweet, and I love how much she wanted to stay in Oregon. Chad, I hate him, but, like, the guy does a really good job. Dizzy was a cute addition. I'm excited to see where it goes, because I know we have the third one, and then we have Rise of Red, which doesn't have any of the original cast in it, but we obviously have the third one to go, which I'm looking forward to. This isn't as good as the first one, I think, which is surprising. I feel like I was expecting it to maybe be a bit better, but I don't think it's better. It's not, like, a lot worse, but it's definitely, I don't think, as good. I feel like they were able to tackle the heart a bit more in the first one, and some of the songs made a bit more sense in the first one, where this one, I feel like it was a little discombobulated. Favorite part? Maybe the stained glass reveal, because that's finally when everyone realized he had to have been under a spell, because there was no way, bro. Maybe that part. Least favorite part might be the after credits scene, and, like, just the end in general. Uma gives up so quickly. Again, like, between Ben and Mal, and then at the end credit, like, just after the credits, she does the "you thought it was over?" I'm like, yes, because you gave up. What are we talking about? Like, I don't know. It just, that felt kind of weird and abrupt. Recommend? Sure. Watch again? I don't think so. I don't think I'll be doing that, actually. Specific moments, it could have been better. Not as good as Descendants. I'm still a Sofia Carson disliker. Only her singing voice. Her acting is not terrible. It's not fantastic, but it's not terrible. She does fine at the acting parts. She's very sweet. Especially as Evie. She was not good in Adventures in Babysitting. But her singing, I just can't. I don't understand. I just don't understand that. And I will die on that hill. No hate to Sofia Carson. She, I'm sure, is a wonderful human being. And she's not a bad actress. The singing, it's just not my cup of tea. Let's say that. So, no thank you. That's it. My final rating is going to be 6 spell books, maybe? Sure. 6 spell books out of 10. Our total movie count is. Parent Tattoo and Craig count are still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on all socials to find out what movie I'm watching when. I put up videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join Patreon. Got a tier starting at just $1. You get every video a week early. Tiers above that, you get daily trivia, monthly postcards, bonus content, etc. Yeah. Buy merch. Until next time, Kamil, you subscribe. I'm not in charge of your life. You are studio, and don't be. I guess Uma about it, but she I don't. Harry, I don't. Uma, sure.
Who's in it?
Dove Cameron Boyce. Yeah, you wouldn't know any of these people. I don't know why you're asking me who's in it.
Okay.
Okay.